Alright, so I just was sent this from a friend, but I'm not going to tell you that I know this is exactly what's going to happen. It's going to go just like this. I'm not going to say that. But when I read through this, I go, you know, worth repeating at the very least to my peeps. So the website is ebh.club. Welcome. I got the plan. I got the power. I know why, what, who, and how it ends. We are in the 10 days of darkness. This is about POTUS going dark to separate himself from the U.S. corporation and put himself under the American Republic. He's talking about Trump. Washington, D.C. is a foreign land. Now, again, I can't tell you whether this is true or false. Take everything that I say right now as complete fake news, garbage, conspiracy. Okay? 2. Washington, D.C. is a foreign land owned by the Vatican and registered to London. It is not America. It's invaders who took over our country and established their control center on our land. POTUS took our land back with the arrest of the Vatican and their crimes against humanity, children, and child sacrificing. And then someone says, at Ghost Ezra, plus the financial system is about to collapse. Why in the hell would Trump want that crap on his near perfect record? Let Joe take the blame when the stock market crashes, crypto tanks, and him be in office when the arrests go down. Then the Don comes back, the Don Trump, in to save the 401ks again and implements the new financial system. The people need to be reminded of what life was like before him. The plan is genius. A border was set up around D.C. to establish a different country's border. POTUS locked up the castle and closed down the American government. It will never return in this area. It is a treason territory. The U.S. corporation was filed dead on March of 2020. The Republic was established July 4th, 2020. Foreign agents stole an American Republic election. POTUS signed an executive order in May 2018. If this should happen, all foreign entities would lose their assets and this would be taken over by the military. 1. China, CCP, Cuba, Vatican, Italy, Venezuela, UK, Iran, Germany. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris signed in the day before inauguration and held their hands over a satanic Bible. According to him, anyways. This is behind the scenes. Okay? Not the day of, but the day before, they claim. This is behind the scenes, the day before, and Jill had on a red coat. Joe Biden was signed in first, unconstitutional, not in front of the people, but the day before. Lifted his hand off of the real Bible, unconstitutional, in front of the people. No 21-gun salute, unconstitutional, in front of the people. White House for the first time had no flag flying when POTUS left D.C. What that means, the military had taken over the castle and the Insurrection Act was in place. By the way, I want to show you this interesting. This was Obama speaking, I guess the day of, and it glitches almost like a damn hologram. I just want to show you this real quick. Just watch this. There. Now, if he's really standing there and they're filming him standing there, you can't just have only his body glitch. Now, if there's green screen technology like what I use, yeah, there could be glitches like that. So I looked at this and it was, well, what if it was just like the TV, you know, bad satellite download or something, you know, from whoever's watching, maybe they have satellite TV. But if you look at the background, when he glitches away, the rest of the background is shown. Watch this.
What was that?
I'll try to pause it. So when he goes away, the rest of this light window, whatever this is, shows up. This spot here is his head being stretched just from the glitch or whatever you want to call it. And then this, whatever this little pillar, again, these little pillars, continues to go straight down. So we're like, well, yeah, but his head does too, so maybe everything went straight down with it. Okay. but we have these weird little pieces down here. So if this stuff's stretched, why isn't it down here? It's just odd, okay? I just wanted to show that. And you know what? Maybe all of it did stretch, as a matter of fact, and that's what we're seeing. But these little glitch marks aren't exactly uniform. There's two down here. There's some over here. These ones, they don't line up here. This one starts up here, but this one is nice and perfectly straight. This line is nice and straight, but this Obama face glitch is here. You know what I mean? It's just very odd, to say the least. But again, maybe the whole thing did pull down. Because as a matter of fact, hold on, I think that's actually what did happen. This may be a nothing burger. Because if you look at the tree branch stuff behind him, when it glitches, it does go away. See that? It's like this, whatever this was, all got pulled down. So you know what? For now, disregard that part. I was just looking at that a minute ago and thought, well, let me just add it to this video. Again, so much weird stuff is happening right now. It's just hard to ignore it. So, back to the thing. Military took charge on Inauguration Day, 12 noon p.m., just like POTUS told us before he left. And again, the military guy with the mask on, he's being interviewed, and he says there's a peaceful transition of power to the military. I've said this last night in the live stream. We, JC and them, and then we would do Dave. We all talked about this the day before that, or a couple days before that. We talked about it again on JC's channel. What a strange thing. That was the one where Bix was on it with us, so maybe that was the 19th. We did that one. Like, why would that guy ever even utter those words? Peaceful transition of power to the military. Unless they're telling Americans, again, hint, hint, relax, people, relax. It's okay. We've got this. Joe Biden is not even your president. It's what you are seeing is fake. I then, by the way, yesterday saw a congresswoman tweet. They're sending something like, they're sending us home. We might as well blah, 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 whatever, because we can't do anything anyways. Joe Biden might as well write all the executive orders because we can't do anything anyway. Something like that. So I'm like, who the hell's that lady? I click on her name. Oh, she's a congresswoman. I didn't recognize the name. Strange comment. So, the United States is no longer under civilian control. Pete Gaynor, the head of FEMA, Christopher Miller, and the whole American military are now enacted. They were put in charge by President POTUS and signed into power by executive order. The Insurrection Act was enacted, putting FEMA and Miller in charge of our country. Now you see military, National Guard, and FEMA taking over the foreign territory, D.C. And again, they're supposed to be staying there for 30 days, at least the military, for 30 days. What did Flynn tell us? Something about 30 days. What did our favorite 17th letter tell us? Done in 30. And then Flynn actually tweeted out something the other day about 30, like almost giving you the hint, hint, done in 30. And he tweeted that on December 31st. So was he saying at the end of the month? Done in 30, month of January, in other words. And again, Cliff High, super duper data, spike, something, emotional thing, 28th, 29th, around there, it's going to go crazy. It's not even the 20th, inauguration date. It's not even that. It's this data suggesting it's the 28th-ish in that time frame, a day or two, you know, plus or minus. Now you see military, National Guard, and FEMA taking over the foreign territory, D.C. National Guardsmen have been federalized. Again, I told you that. 2,000 of these federal, these National Guard were turned into U.S. Marshals. They have the right to arrest people for federal crimes with or without warrants, by the way. Why were they federalized into marshals? Again, I know what you saw, what we've seen on TV. Oh, he's the president. I'm begging you to just relax. Please don't be bothered by this. You're going to watch the greatest show on earth. POTUS has been removed from the eye of the public, and the military is taking charge. We are in a coup to restore the American Republic. POTUS will be declared president of the American Republic on March 4th. Just ask the Las Vegas Voting Commission. Why? Because the bets in Vegas don't expire until March 4th, apparently. Like if you bet for President Trump to be in power. We are under America's royal constitution, not the USA corporate fake constitution. States and companies owned by the corporation DC. All states will be returned to territories and lands of sovereigns. This is why you will see them succeed or secede from USA and realign under the Republic. The World Health Organization, as you may not, or may not know, on the 20th, the day of, I believe, inauguration, either that or it was the day after, I think it was the day of, is now admitting the COVID test, the PCR one, is faulty and produces fake false positives. They said this, by the way. I sent myself a video to do, and I go, I don't know if I want to talk about that right now. I'll just leave that one alone for now. Right as Biden comes in, oh yeah, all the cases, yeah. Joe Biden was not issued a government plane to get to D.C. He had to hire a private jet, by the way. That I did check, and I was like, oh yeah, that was strange how he's not taking Air Force One or anything. He's coming by private plane. Huh. Kamala Harris was denied entering the VP house. Antifa now redirects to the White House. The nuclear codes went with Trump, were taken by Trump. The Pentagon will not let Biden administration touch their files. I just retweeted right now, a minute ago, Cliff High's tweet about this again, saying the Pentagon's not giving him any information. Nothing at all. No updates for Biden. I told you this 2 days ago when he first complained about it. Yahoo News article. Cliff High's now talking about it today, so this must be continuing on. Sounds like a president to me, huh? He gets no intel, the Pentagon won't give him anything? Yeah, okay. Joe Biden is trying to take control of this country with no Congress and instead use his executive orders. Freedom Day will be January 31st, 2021, this guy says. Now, why is that? I think we'll get to that in a minute. Again, if you look at Flynn, done in 30 days, whatever. And there is a post on our favorite web board about Freedom Day. Freedom. January 31st. Again, it would be a 2-year delta or 3-year delta. I forget if it's 2-year or 3-year delta. But it was the 31st. So, again, we got a few days. Let's see what happens. The XLM and XRP digital coin and quantum system go online when POTUS takes the helm. The XLM, meaning the one coin Woo-Doo told us is going up significantly the other day, and then it rose effing 40% right after he said that, like the next day, and then of course came down recently, but it's still up pretty good. So is XRP. Compared to when we all got in, 24 cents, and XLM I was in at 15 cents. They're both around 30 cents. Interesting, right? The day before POTUS left DC, the rest of the satellites were put into place. Operation Odin is now complete, imposing certain sanctions in the event of foreign interference. In the United States, notice not all in uppercase, includes the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, the National Emergencies Act, the Immigration and Nationality Act, 1952, and Section 301 of Title III U.S. States Code. Joe Biden signed himself in on January 19th, 12 hours earlier, and placed his hand over a satanic Bible. Again, I don't know about that. I don't have any proof of that. I haven't seen that. But again, I'm going to read you this because a lot of what I read here told me I should just read it to you. Okay? Pence hands the CCP the Virus Task Force report and infection information globally and all research. Joe Biden cannot run a sovereign nation from foreign lands, which is now DC. There will be no IRS, no DC, and no Bank of London. Now, isn't it interesting? I read this days ago. There was a little IRS bulletin about, oh, don't be in such a hurry to file your taxes or something. Like, oh, we're going to extend, they're going to extend something. I didn't think about doing a video. I just was like, oh, that's interesting, and just kind of left it alone. So this is an interesting comment by this person. There will be, and remember what I said about the Paycheck Protection Program, the small business loan, whatever, especially that one. And I said, like, you know, why am I, even though I didn't need the money, why am I not taking it? I have a sneaky suspicion when it's due to be paid, which is November of 2021, you have to start making payments. We may not owe anything. It's just going to go away. And I'm like, yeah, I need to go reapply. So I had to reapply again. I got approved. Okay, thank you. They gave me the money. And so, yeah. Let me see this nonsense. My wife. Rip to America. Rest in peace. 1776 to 2021. This was posted in reply to Fox News. Well said. Yeah, someone complaining, nothing's getting done, and my wife is right in line with all of you others with your head down, thinking we've been defeated, it's over. And I'm sitting here with my whole body telling me, vibrating, baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. Baby, here's something you're never gonna forget. Now, do I know for absolute certain? Oh, the 31st. Oh, yeah, Freedom Day. I do not know this. But I have full faith and trust in the plan, in our military, and in President Trump. Let me continue. There will be no fake taxes from D.C. or the Bank of London. There will be a new Capitol building outside of D.C. Maybe Mount Rushmore area. He doesn't know. Now, that's funny. Who of the woo-woo friend-ish that I know, Penny Kelly, said, oh, I did a look-see. This is a while ago. The capital of the United States is going to move. It's not going to be D.C. It's going to be somewhere in like the central U.S. or just, you know, generally speaking. Not over there. And people are going to tell Trump, how he can't do that? It's impossible. And Trump's going to say, oh yeah, look what else I've done. Watch me. Yeah, but Joe, Biden's president now. Relax, my friends. I'm telling you, all is not what you see or think. In 1871, the Act of Sedition was upon our land. The United States government secretly wrote the one for the corporation, and the terminology was changed from we the people, which is lowercase, to we the people, all capital letters, signaling a corporation in all capitals. Capital letters. The Vatican stole our country and then established their territory in 12 by 12 miles of foreign land known as D.C. Hold the line was not just a catchphrase. Nothing can stop what's coming was also not just a catchphrase. Stop being emotional, step back, consider history, think logically, have faith, or be silent at least, and watch what unfolds for a little while. That's what he says, and I totally agree. Joe Biden is using executive orders to try to destroy our country. His first order of operations is to shut down the pipeline and making us dependent on foreign oil again. This will not be allowed, and he is not the real president. Other executive orders are being signed and will be used as evidence for the American people that the Satanists wanted to destroy us. Joe Biden only has power that is illusionary. He has no real power, and the military sees him as a treasonous agent. The end of the plan, which won't be for everyone. 1. How do you deter future criminals from trying to take over our country? 2. How do you send a strong message to other countries that we will not stand for this treasonous action? 3. How do you stop other cabals from forming and wanting to invade? What the military needs to do is hold public. Now, this is his words. I'm gonna not read some of these because I don't want YouTube. Oh, bullying and harassing. It's inciting violence. No, I'm not inciting violence. I'm just reading you an article that I've already told you. Everything that I'm going to say now, don't listen to it. Don't do it. It's fake. It's made up. It's pretend. It's like a role, like JC said, it's a role-playing game. I'm going to pretend to read you stuff that's not true. Just fake. What the military needs to do is hold public blanks for treason and sedition. It is true, and before POTUS left the White House, the military started building the blanks. I believe this is the new tennis court. In front of the White House, you can now see a huge white wood structure with floodlights on the building. This is the stage. Hang on. All right, I'm trying to hurry, people. In front of the White House, you can now see a huge white wood structure with floodlights on the building. This is the stage for the blanks. Before POTUS returns, and again, I don't know about this crap. Again, it's all fake. Just listen to it for fun, entertainment purposes only. Before POTUS returns to Americans as our acting president, the military will take out the threats to our country. It will be made public for all to see, along with the very long rap sheet of crimes. The worst criminals are saved for last. And again, we had the I think it was Bill Barr or whatever, or the Justice Department, they re-allowed certain types of executions that we haven't done in a long time. Why did they re-enable those again? This includes the fake doctors and agencies pushing world domination through blah, 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 whatever. So, the end, blankings, won't be for everyone. 17th letter had said something like that. Won't be for anyone. Let me see if I can, because maybe he's just inserting that. Won't be for everyone. A dark, deep, dark world is being exposed. The truth won't be for everyone. Have faith in humanity. The deeper we go, the more unrealistic it all becomes. The end won't be for everyone. That choice to know will be yours. So, yeah, he's inserting that word, so I just want to make sure. I don't know how much more of this I want to read. But I will tell you, January 31st, Freedom Day, all capital letters, and then freedom under that with an underscore at the very end for some reason, after the M. Freedom. January 31st, 2018, but you know about the old deltas. We love the deltas. So at this point, there's an awful lot here, and I don't think I want to link to this article for certain purposes, for certain YouTube purposes. So I'm just going to end the video and just say again, sit back, relax, don't be upset, just watch how things unfold moving forward. Take care.